Hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. Okay, if you guys have been watching the last few of these tier lists or rankings videos that I've done, hopefully you've enjoyed them. I'm now up to tech. So we've done science, we've done cosmic, and we've done skill. And each time I've done those, I've had more and more comments on each one. It's been fantastic to get those, guys. Make sure and keep those coming. You know, the more the better. I've had some really good ones. People said they agreed with them. I've had some people say they thought, certain champs shouldn't be where they were. But that's absolutely fantastic. It's good to get, a bit of everyone's ideas and things like that and hear where they feel that certain champs are or aren't. I will say, just please keep the comments constructive. If you are, not disagreeing with some of the different placements that I've done. So if you can keep those, positive and constructive, that'll be great. And if you want to make sure you don't miss out on the last couple, be sure and subscribe and hit that bell button so you'll get notified when the next ones come on. So without further ado, I'll try to keep this as short and as sweet as possible, so I won't really go into too much detail on the different champs. But if for whatever reason, if you're quite a new player or whatever, and you had some questions about the different champs, about maybe why I put them there, or what you've got questions about what maybe their abilities are, then just drop it in the comments, and I'll be sure and try to get back to each and every one of you. Okay, so let's start with number 10. So again, like the others, it's been a few champs that could go in probably 8, 9, and 10. But you know what? I'm putting the Duck as number 10 because I love Howard the Duck since his rework. I don't know if you guys have watched much MCOC YouTubers, but if you have watched Brian Grant on his last free-to-play, he pulled Howard the Duck. And believe me, I wasn't really sold on Howard the Duck since his rework, but he's a really good champ, and he's always been quite fun and quite quirky. The only thing I hate when you're fighting him and he makes that stupid noise when you punch him, it just makes me want to punch him in real life. But anyway, Howard the Duck is an outstanding champ now. He's really good. So if you've been sleeping on him, give him a crack. Number 9 is someone that has dropped right down the pecking order now. That is nowhere near the best SpiderMan going now. I'd say the one biggest thing with Stark and SpiderMan is his low health pool is an absolute pain in the ass. And the other thing that I've always not been too keen on Stock Spider-Man is having to try to build up his charges at the start. It's very rare I've ever been able to get him up to 10 without getting clipped. So that's always a bit of a pain in the ass. But if you do need someone with a little bit going for him, I mean, he does hit like a truck when you get him up to 10, and he does have that the power power control and things like that going for him. So he does have a few things going for him, and in certain circumstances, he's still a really, really good champ. So he comes in at number 9. Number 8 is a newer champ. I think most people thought Silver Centurion was a bit crap when he first came out. Another Iron Man. I mean, I think everyone was a bit disappointed in that. When we've got like so many of the other Iron Man, especially classic Iron Man, that is in such a need of a buff, being such a great character, but so absolute crap. But Silver Centurion is really good in his own right. I think a lot of the guys in the really, really big alliances now are really starting to get a lot of use out of Silver Centurion, especially in in the alliance board and things like that. So if you've pulled him recently, then give him a try because he is really, really good. Number 7 is someone again that's had a rework that probably could have gone higher. I'm not a massive fan of the way his rotation and things like that is. But Hulkbuster is amazing now. You can get somebody in the corner and just heavy, and just special into their block, and he just absolutely a beast. He works really well again with him and the guy that's going to come in at number 6 worked really well, which is Ultron. Both those guys usually work really well with cav difficulty, the monthly cav difficulty. So if you've got either one of them, I mean, both of these were absolutely crap like a year ago, year and a half ago. But since they're buffs, they've both really, Kabam has done a really good job at getting their buffs quite right. They're both fantastic now. Number 5, Sentinel. I mean, a lot of people probably won't rate Sentinel maybe quite this high now, but I still think Sentinel is an absolutely fantastic champ, mainly because for mid-tier players, for all the variants, he's so good in so many different bits of variant content. If you've still got that to go, like the XL variant, the Tech variant, the Villain variant, he's amazing in all those, especially that Tech variant. So just if you've still got those to go, then definitely take a look at Sentinel. Number 4 is Guardian. Now, I pulled Guardian when he first came out. I took him up to as a rank 5 Sig 200. He is amazing. Again, in certain circumstances, some of the other champs like Ultron or Sentinel might be better now. But Guardian is absolutely fantastic. Take him up to do Special 3 and then Special 2s after that. They're, anything's usually pretty well done after they get that Special 2. So he's got way overkill on attack for most content. So Ultron is your man, especially like I said previously with the Cavalier difficulty recently. He's been doing really well with that as well. Number 3, Guillotine 2099. Still an amazing champion. She's been amazing since she came out, and nothing's changed on that. She's just so handy, got so much utility. Just an all-around amazing champ. She's also got a really good synergy with Warlock, and I haven't put him on the list because I don't think he's good enough to be on this list anymore. But one champ that I love to use from the Tech class, that he's older, but if you've got the right synergies with him, especially, is Darkhawk. Darkhawk is an amazing champion. If you maybe don't have a lot of these different champs, but you've got Darkhawk. If you can get him up to Sig 200, he is amazing, an amazing champ, guys. So that's probably my honorable mention. He might not be 11th, 12th, whatever, but don't sleep on Darkhawk. Number 2, this is a tough one because when it comes to overall the best champ, it's without a doubt, it's Ghost. But I will say a massive but. I've got 5-star Ghost Sig 200. I've got Warlock 5-star, and I've got 6-star rank 3 Warlock. I prefer to use Warlock hands down. The reason for that is I am not the best Ghost player. But if you can play Ghost, and if you can play Ghost well, she is the best Tech champion, really without question. She's just so good for so many different bits of content, different nodes, things like that. But you need to be able to play her really well. She takes a lot of time and effort and practice. And I don't know if it's my age or what it is, but maybe you, for instance, anyone else out there watching this that's in their 40s and you're struggling to figure out how to learn Ghost or Quake or something like that, maybe you'll get where I'm coming from. But I just much prefer using Warlock. I love Warlock. I love his animations. And he's just so helpful. I use him in Alliance Quest. I use him in Alliance War. I use him in 99% of all the content that I do. He's probably my favorite champion in the game is Warlock. But I do understand that if you can use Ghost to a high level, she is probably going to be, in my opinion, probably the best champion in the game, or not far off. So anyway, that's it for today's tier list, guys. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Subscribe so you don't miss out on the last couple. We've still got Mutant to come. And what's the other one we've still got to come? I've done Science, Skill. I can't remember. Anyway, guys, I've at least got Mutant. I think there might be another one to come, and then we'll be doing an overall top 10 or so, something like that. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again. Take care.